Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, yesterday, a day where people find themselves resting and cooking up their Sunday foods and everything, a big set of police descended in Wavell, okay, with like cameras and photographers and recording, and guess who they had in tow? Emmanuel Denny is here. He wasn't traced. He was captured. And they say he was on a boat heading to St. Vincent, okay? When he was picked up, they're saying, it is alleged that he was on a boat heading to St. Vincent, okay? It was a capture and he wasn't traced, okay? So this 14-year-old was in Wavell yesterday with a whole bunch of police escorts, like going around pointing, nodding, pointing at the cameras, and a whole heap of police in the people's neighborhood on a good Sunday. Good Sunday. And this is what showed up in the neighborhood, full of police. Okay, so guess who was in tow? His mother. His mother was with him, and some sort of attorney. They're saying that some attorney-ish looking person was with him, and police and everybody else. Enough, NUFF, enough police on the scene in Wavell. Okay, so he's probably back now. Today's Monday, the 24th, back in the station. They've picked him up now, over a week now. They've captured him over a week now. So it's left to be seen what is going to happen to him. They have the other one, the other Denny guy. They got him already. 5'6" guy. Tiny. And this one here, now that they have him, this, again, I'll give you some background. When he killed that guy, Scandalberry is his name? Why didn't I put his name down? Okay, but when he shot that guy, they're saying that he shot the guy and then he handed the gun to the other, Denny, and said, finish it up. Like that's normal? Is that normal? Like I said to you, you could train someone to be a soldier, okay? You could train people to be soldiers. But you cannot train a killer. You're born a killer. You're born a killer. Are you guys listening to me though? Do you guys listen? There are certain things that people do that should inform you that is who they are at the core of their being. That is who they are. You cannot train someone to be a cold-blooded whatever he's been accused of, like how he did it at 14. He's born that way. He's born that way, and then they're recruited. When they see that in you in certain other parts, they recruit you. They recruit you into the military. They recruit you into certain gangs, certain agencies, because they say, yeah, he's good at what he does. Okay, but in Barbados, they already have their born killers on the force. They may not need a 14-year-old. When is he going to turn 15? But yeah, he occupied the lips of people yesterday when they had him parading around the neighborhood, pointing and taking photos and recording, like a movie. Like a movie. Okay? Wait. Okay, I thought this was him. That's not him. Is this him? That's the one. That's the cousin. That's the relative. He's Denny too. This is Denny here. This is the one, Wayne, and this is the other one, Leroy Denny. Okay, what's his first name? Can't see the first name. But this is him. Him, and they are related. This one here and this one here are related. Okay? So he's right there. I didn't even realize. Yeah, so he's going to be charged soon. He's going to be soon. You'll be hearing about him. He's going to have on the silver bracelets, and they're going to be snapping him coming out of the courtroom, and you're going to hear what particular magistrate court he was in and the charges. And I heard that it's not only murder, charge. There are going to be other charges against this 14-year-old. He was born to be what he is. He was born to show you how you have fallen. Okay? These are all probably soldiers in a way that come into this earth. They're born into this earth to show you. It's a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of who you are, and his mother shall not uphold it. He doesn't belong to his mother. He doesn't belong to you. He doesn't, whatever spirit is on him, you don't even know. You just brought in a container. The spirit enters the container, and what they do is show you what you are. Show you how you are devolving. It's showing everything about life. It shows you. It's showing you where you're going. And you in Barbados, you're not going anywhere. You're going back to shadows. You're going back to be chattel, okay? You're not elevated. You're having these kids. They're not yours. Get that in your head. No child belongs to any parent. You just brought in an empty vessel. You brought in AI. Okay? And then whatever energy, whatever spirit occupies that vessel that you brought in, you may love the child because it came from you, but sometimes you don't even recognize it. It's like, I don't know who it is. I don't know who that person is. And you think that it's love, and you think you're supposed to say, oh, I love my children, or I love this, I love, but if you're truthful and you can't be, for some reason, you just are offended by truths. For some reason, I've never ever encountered such things. You are offended by the truth. And it's like tantalizing. How could someone speak truth and it offends you? How? But you don't know him, the mother I'm talking to. You don't even know him. You don't know Emmanuel Denny. You had someone fertilize an egg and you brought in a vessel, but you don't know the spirit that's within him and how he could hand a gun to someone and tell them, allegedly, to finish up the job. Okay? You don't know who it is that is occupying his body, but you're just pretending. You're just faking it. That's what all your lives, you just fake. You just fake things, okay? You add romance, the shit that is stinking. You'll be adding romance to it, okay? So they're adding romance to this kid. Oh, he's only 14. He's only 14. I know this. I know that. An innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I say that too. You're innocent until proven guilty. But if you're guilty, you're guilty. Whether you're proven innocent or not, if you're guilty, you're guilty. If you did something and you have enough money and enough power, you could get off. So it's not innocent until proven guilty. You were guilty to start with, okay? So if you're guilty, you're guilty. If you're guilty, you're guilty, okay? But they say in the law that they assume you're innocent until you admit it or until you're proven guilty. But, it is what it is. You are what you are. Born killer. Emmanuel Denny, from what we have heard, from the tone of what we have heard, he's a born killer. You cannot teach someone to be a Wayne Denny. You cannot teach it. He's born that way. And I know, you guys are going to say when he gets out of prison or whatever, he's walking around on bail. Oh, he's changed. Gone with your bad selves. Gone. Keep on talking about people change. I can give him my cell phone. I can put my baby in his hands. He's changed. Now, if you start to do that, then you're already mad. You could say that someone has changed. But are you going to give them access to your bank account? Are you going to give them access to your cell phone? Are you going to give them access to things that are precious to you when you would give access to the kids? You don't really care about your kids. Anybody could take your kids, but you're not going to give them access to your bank account. You could have $5 in there. You're not going to give them access to that, and you're not going to give them your cell phone. So that will be the test. It will be the litmus test as to if you really think someone has changed or not. You don't really believe it. You just say that shit because you're just as guilty and just as bad as the person that you're looking at. You're actually looking in the mirror when you say things like that. You're actually looking in the mirror. But this is Sherry Veronica, and this was on Wayne Emmanuel Denny. He had Wavell, and he and the police and everybody else had Wavell in a whole scene yesterday when they were taking him around to the crime scene. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.